All, and congratulations, Dr. Oz.
God bless you. Thank you.
I hope I never have to come on your show, but if I do, I hope I'm welcome.
Bring it on down.
Okay. Welcome, theater audience. Welcome those of you viewing live online. I am Carolyn Hennessy, and I am at the head of a very long press gauntlet for the winners. And I'm here with a young man who has not been able, since he's been sitting in this chair, to take his eyes off of his Emmy. Rome Flynn, Bold and the Beautiful, Best Younger Actor. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Wow, I mean, thank you.
Welcome to the club.
It's a prestigious club.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They will never be able to take it away from you, period. Anyone out there that you did not thank that you wish you could have thanked? Because here's your chance.
I don't know. I feel like I thanked a lot of people. I thank CBS. I thank Bold and Beautiful. I want to thank the fans. Honestly, I don't think I really thank the fans. Thank you guys so much. It was such a joy to play this character on TV and to let you guys figure out who he is and me do it along the way.
What are you going to wake up and do tomorrow? Not tonight. Tonight I don't even want to know what you're going to do. But tomorrow, what's the first thing you're going to do when you wake up besides stare at that some more?
You know, I'm probably going to help make my daughter breakfast. And then I'm going to look at this thing and I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing now, which is just look at it. I don't know what else to say.
Rome Flynn, Best Younger Actor. Mario, it's going back to you. Welcome backstage, the 45th Annual Daytime Emmy Winners Circle. Now, the gentleman to my right, left, it's still early in the evening, Chris Van Etten, star of General Hospital, plays Amy's brother, but I really want to talk to you about something else. Because even though this is the Emmys, anyone who knows me knows that the real important person is right down there. Hi, Harvey. Hi, Harvey. You are beautiful. So first of all, Marine Corps.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate it.
You're kind of whole, but that's because of your prosthetics.
I'm still here.
You're still here. That's the important thing. This dog served with you.
Yes. Yeah, so she's been with me since she was about 2. She's 9 now. And at first we...
The name is Harvey, though?
Harley, as in...
Harley.
Harley
I kept
Davidson.
saying Harvey. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Doesn't matter. She senses the love. Go ahead.
But yeah, so we started training when she was about 2 together. And then in 2012, we deployed to Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. And when I got injured, it was at night. We can't work the dogs at night because it's a lot of yelling and verbal commands.
Sure.
And you can't see what the dog's really doing. And so it's a little bit easier for us just to not bring them out. And unfortunately, that meant that we had one less asset to use out there.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Right, because dogs have been known to. I mean, they will save the ones that they are working with. They are eyes and ears, the likes of which we don't have.
Yes.
Because they sense so much more than we ever can.
Yeah.
So, were you able to bring her home with you, or was there, because there's a great movement afoot in this country. American Humane is doing it, and I'm an ambassador for American Humane, reuniting service dogs with the ones that they served with their handlers over in war zones. Were you able to do that?
You know, I was a very special case because that is a big problem, is getting, not just logistically, but flying them, especially back from Afghanistan and everything like that. I was very lucky at the fact that mine was a relatively simple process. I knew some people that could help me along.
Got it.
And so while I didn't fly with her immediately outside of Afghanistan, I was lucky enough to get her about 6 months afterwards.
Are you aware of and participating in this tangential movement to get service dogs, the ones that have paid their dues and have fought so bravely for our country as you did and as she did, lifetime vet care, surgeries, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
I would love to be able to do anything that I can with that. I actually work with a organization that takes shelter dogs and gives them to vets.
Wonderful.
And I love doing that.
Wonderful.
It's one of my favorite passions, you know. But to do something like that, especially a dog that you already formed this bond with, to bring them back to a family I would love to do that, and then to give them unlimited
health care,
Yeah.
because they deserve it.
It's the least they can do for
Lord
these
knows
dogs.
they deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, now, what the fans, thank you for bearing with me, gracious fans. Now let's talk about you on General Hospital. Let's talk about your character. How long have you been on? Were you on, etc.?
So I've been on since November.
Really?
Yes. So it's been a actually a very short time.
Why have you never met up with Diane Miller? Is it because Diane Miller already has a hunk?
Maybe.
Probably.
Well, and you know, this last year I had a relatively simple surgery, but it did put me down for about 6 weeks or
Right.
so. And so that did take a little bit of a hindrance on me appearing on General Hospital. But I'd like to say that
How do you like this acting thing?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. It, you know, like I said earlier, it wasn't my original career plan.
How'd you fall into it?
Well, one of the writers is Chris Van Etten as well, and I think.
Are you in a Chris Van Etten group? Like the Chris
Yeah,
Van Etten Club?
It's just a club with
Sure.
the two of us.
Okay.
No, but I think some confusion with social media, you know, as great as it is.
Really?
Yeah, and so people were getting a hold of me, asking questions, and I think that caught Frank and the producers' attention.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
That's a great fluke success story. That's wonderful.
I'm definitely not complaining. I love it.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, it's lots of pretty girls, etc. And do they let you bring Harley in?
No, so she's, you know, like I said before, she's 9. She's getting pretty old. I mean, she's still got plenty of years ahead of her, but
Sure.
she's retired. I like to think that, you know, she's my service dog, but I like to know that she's having a good life now,
Good.
an easy life, just laying on the couch and
Well, trust me,
getting fed.
if you brought her to the studio, she'd be surrounded with more love. She wouldn't know what to do. She'd lose her mind.
Maybe I'll have to.
Yeah,
for
I
the
think
time
so.
or two.
I think
Yeah.
so. On a day that Diane is working.
Yes,
So
I'll
there
make
you
sure
go.
that-
Okay. Lovely talking with
was
you.
great
Thank you
talking
so
to you as
much.
well.
Again,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, Harley.
Oh, she's sleeping.
She couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. Backstage here, 45th Daytime Emmys. I'm Carolyn Hennessy, your online, whatever host. And I'm here. I have two families here tonight. I've got General Hospital and I have the Bay. And General Hospital's been taking a few. Lovely. The Bay just took your, 45th Emmy?
No, no. This is 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
Yes.
Best digital drama.
Oh my God.
I mean, talk to me about how it feels. I mean, you have to be king of the mountain.
I'm just very grateful. I'm thankful to the Academy and the judges for choosing us.
It kind of almost swept on Friday night. So, and be honest, because you can. It's just the world watching. Was it? Were you feeling pretty confident considering the caliber of the show? You won Best Director, yay! Did you think you stood a shot?
I'm extremely grateful, and you just never know because there are so many great shows in our category that I mean, I felt confident about our I feel confident about our show, but you just never know what direction it's going to go.
It's true, but the Bay is, and I say this in the non-Rosie O'Donnell sense of the word, a juggernaut. I mean, it's really, it's a powerful and well-oiled machine. And it's just, and we're going international. I say we. I'm dead on the show. Never mind.
Well,
Karen is
not really.
always...
You killed it, by the way. She won an Emmy for the Bay.
Yes,
just
she
so
did.
y'all
She
know.
won an Emmy.
So that's why I say two families. We're international.
Yes, we are. Yes. We're very excited about that.
You can find The Bay on Amazon, The Bay, the series on Amazon Prime, just for anyone who's interested, and you all should be. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, but is it still the thrill, or is it getting old hat?
It's never getting old.
Good.
Yeah, never
Feels
old.
amazing.
Good.
And every year, I mean, we work so hard throughout the year that to receive this award, which is the big, the grand award.
It's the Grand Poobah. And standing over there is one of your producers. Come here, Wendy Rich. Come here, Wendy Rich, who spans both of my worlds. The best producer that General Hospital ever had, until Frank Valentini, who is my boss, and I, of course, right? Yes. And a writer, a producer on The Bay, the series. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
This is pretty exciting.
This is wonderful.
Extremely talented human beings right here.
Thank you. Well,
It's a triumvirate right here.
He won
Right here.
Best Actor 3 years in a row. So.
3 years in a row.
Thanks to these guys.
I don't know what to
Thanks
say.
to this director, the KNEKT. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you, darling. Thank you.
Thanks for being a talented director and writer.
Right.
And Wendy, thank you for being so
I guess
talented.
they're asking me to wind this particular segment up. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Always.
Congratulations. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So well deserved.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so
Carolyn Hennessy live again with you backstage at the head of the Winner's Circle Gauntlet that you all are going to have to run. Enjoy your sitting while you can. I've got Sabina, I've got Lisa, and outstanding morning program. Good morning, America. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, roughly how many nominations is this for this show?
Oh,
I mean, dozens.
More. Yeah,
More.
I've been there for over a decade, so we have like at least, I think, 10.
10 nominations for Best Morning Program. 10 Emmys for Best Morning Program?
It's getting close.
Pretty much. And you're adding to the number tonight.
Yes.
Just wonderful.
This is the second one in a row.
What? Is it starting the trend? Is it going to be, are you going to be like the Ellen Show and win constantly? Let's hope, right? Let's just hope.
Yes, we pray.
It just makes all those sleepless nights
Worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yes,
Worth
yeah,
it. Worth
I,
it.
I really meant it when I said this is not a job, it's a lifestyle, it's our passion. This is what we do.
Well, then wait a minute. Then I interviewed you last year, standing over there, across the hall. Because if you won last year, right?
We won last year, but we had to like get on a flight.
We had to get the Emmy across the country on a flight. I took it myself.
So that they were able to show it the next day.
Yes.
Well, are you doing that again?
We're
Yes.
working it out right now.
Right, we're working it out right
Don't
now.
go. Look, America, you see it. They won. It's here. You can just relax. Go to a party. Come to the General Hospital party.
We would love to.
Okay, all
have
right.
food there?
They, no, I think they've got a candy bar. Yeah, I know. You might want to get a steak. Anyway, we'll see if we can make it work with Frank Valentini. Congratulations, lovely ladies. Sabina and Lisa, the producers, Los Angeles producers for Good Morning America. Congratulations, very well deserved.
So much.
Carolyn Hennessy coming at you live. Well, actually live to tape, but it doesn't really matter. For the 45th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards celebration at the head of the winner's circle. But you guys have actually you've done the whole gauntlet right now, have you?
We've done the victory lap.
We're at the tail.
You're
of the
at the tail.
circle.
So I am providing the tail, the nice set of spell rest for you all.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Best game show host and best game show.
Yes. Yeah.
This is astonishing. Wayne Brady, I'm sorry, your name again?
Mike Richards.
Mike Richards, and your beautiful daughter, Wayne.
Miley Brady.
Miley Brady, gorgeous. As you say, this is the thing this is why you do what you do.
Yes.
Wonderful.
This
wonderful.
person is why I do what I do. And working with this person right here enables me to do what I do. I'm still floored and a little shocked that I'm walking away with the best host, but I think I know why this happened.
Tell me why.
Because Monty Hall is looking down, and Monty wanted this to happen.
Monty wanted it to happen.
It
Monty
just
has
took a
some
little
serious
time.
pull.
Monty has some pull, and from the time that we started working together, Monty said, I want you to win, and I want the show to win. And every year he would get so frustrated.
How many?
You would actually get angry.
He's
right.
going, God, I offered you, but what was behind door number 3?
Exactly.
Yes.
How many nominations for the show?
I think it's 6.
6
nominations, and you've been nominated every year that you've done it except once, or maybe every year.
Maybe not the first year.
Yeah,
so
not
I guess
the
it's
first
been
year, so
like
eight.
8 or 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
8.
So, is this the first win for the show?
So I won for Price is Right.
Got it.
I'm also the executive producer of Let's Make a Deal.
Got it. I understand.
It's 4
I understand.
daytime wins.
4
1
daytime wins, 1
primetime
primetime.
for me. Oh no, I've got a couple of primetime wins. Oh. Yeah.
Couple primetime wins.
Yeah.
So basically, this is old hat. This is just boring to you at this
No,
point now.
no. You never get used to it. But what's great is I didn't expect this because I'm rather truthful in my comedy. So exactly what I said when I was on stage that we were getting ready to leave, because I was just waiting to see what the show was going to do, and I was just going to go because I figured.
Can you wait like 15 more minutes and then I'll go with you to Morton's?
See, it's a one-on-one date. She gets so jealous. She's very
And you
jealous.
have the entire production team with you.
Yeah, we're all going to.
Yeah,
Morton's
whatever.
and charging
Okay.
it to,
Oh, really? Oh, are you? Okay, good. Well,
Yeah,
I'll be
come
there.
on.
I'll be there.
Well,
And
it's
we
because of the
have-
raise, though. It's because of the raise.
We have a personal and very dear friend, Jonathan Mangum.
Jonathan Mangum is your
Yes, I just did a pilot for Leah and Jonathan.
Well, I thank Jonathan on stage too.
Yes, you did.
Jonathan's my partner in crime.
Yeah.
He's the reason why I look as good doing what I do.
Talentless hack.
Talentless hack. Yes, exactly. Both of you.
And so at
All
the
right.
very end, though, I do just want to reiterate Monty Hall.
Monty Hall,
This
Monty
wouldn't have
Hall.
been possible without him.
Monty Hall,
And
Monty
Jen
Hall.
Mullen from Fremantle.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Congratulations
Thank
to
you,
all
my
of
dear.
you. Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Carolyn Hennessy backstage with you at the. Did you run the gauntlet, or is this the end or the beginning for you?
This is the beginning.
The beginning.
You were the first.
I am the head
I came right
of
to
the
you.
publicity snake.
I heard you were taking over Larry's job, so I said I want to go talk to her
exactly.
immediately.
Greg Vaughan playing Eric Brady, Days of Our Lives. I find it difficult to say this. Your first nomination, your obviously first win.
Yeah.
I'll just hold it for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Personally, I miss you tremendously on General Hospital because I just loved you, your kindness, your professionalism, your craft. But obviously, they've recognized it at Days, and so and the judges recognize it, and the fans are in love with you. Honey,
I know, it's exciting.
welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Woo! Oh, I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
So, did you not thank anyone out there that you want to thank now? Because you can.
Oh, I can?
Yes, we are live.
Well,
Hello.
all my friends and family everywhere across the country, I love you, I miss you, and you all contributed to this very moment. There's a beautiful woman who stands by my side and her beautiful girls on the East Coast, and I hope to come and share it with you.
You will.
I will.
You will. Of course you will. Unless you leave it at home.
Yeah, it'll be heavy to carry around.
Yeah.
Have you ever traveled with it?
No.
No.
No. Okay. No, mine just is gathering dust on my nightstand. But congratulations. Many, many more to you in the future. Many more.
Yeah, it's been
Greg Vaughan, ladies and gentlemen, one of the handsomest men in daytime. It's just, I have to look off to the side when I look at you, because looking at you full on, it's like, So there.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
swap with you.
Thank you. It's just hope I can keep it one piece and my kids don't break it. So
Yes, watch the points. Watch the points.
Great.
Congratulations, honey.
So much.
So well deserved. So well deserved. Oh,
Love you.
love
Thank
you. Welcome back. It's not often little old me gets to sit with a legend, but I am right now. Welcome back to the winner's circle, the behind the scenes, the first one that people come to after they win, or in this case, present the delicious, the luminous Loretta Swit.
I just love her to pieces.
Hot
Don't you
Lips,
just
Hot
love her to
Lips
pieces?
Houlihan, and other things. But thank you, Lord, for casting Loretta as Hot Lips Houlihan. And where's your partner?
Let me add my thank you.
Yes,
for
where's
it.
your partner in crime,
She was,
Jamie? Where's Jamie Farr?
Jamie in crime has left.
Jamie, I
Yes,
understand.
he
I
had to
understand.
leave. But
You were both presenting what?
No, we were honoring Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I
We were
understand.
Celebrating the iconic run of Mr. Rogers.
Right.
50 years in celebration.
50 years,
Isn't that
50
great?
years of celebration.
And I think Jamie said he had actually done the show. So
Jamie Farr was on the Mr. Rogers show.
Yeah. Jamie.
I didn't think I could love him more.
He's so special. He is so special. I admired his cufflinks, and you know who gave them to me?
Who?
He said, Red Skelton. He worked with Red, adored him. Apparently Red adored Jamie too. Everybody adores Jamie. You know,
He's so
there's
funny.
A long line of people who want to talk about how they adore Jamie.
Well, because his character was so vulnerable, so nuts, but you just wanted to hold him.
Absolutely, because he played the truth of it.
Yeah.
He just wanted to get out.
He just wanted to get out.
He he'd do anything, and of course, he and Harry were just such foils for each other. When Harry would look up at him and he said, Jamie, no, Judge Klinger, please, I've had a long, hard day. And don't start with those moist eyes. He would say, I don't like those moist eyes.
Well, he's still quite the looker. I might just add. Yeah, he's adorable.
I loved one of my favorites. Hard to pick a favorite. I loved his Statue of Liberty and of course Scarlett O'Hara. But I'm very fond of the little babushka and the
hilarious.
The peasant outfit.
Yeah, the pregnant peasant.
All you had to do is a close-up of Harry's face looking at this pregnant man saying, Klinger, get out.
Back to Mr. Rogers. Did you ever know Fred Rogers?
No, I did not.
So you were just here to present, from one icon to another.
To one sort of anniversary celebration.
Right.
We're off 45 years. And Rogers was 50 years. And so they thought, make a little shidduch there.
Sure. Because the daytime Emmys are 45 years old, so we're going lots and lots of looking back and looking forward.
Yes.
What do you think about the ceremony so far?
Oh my gosh, that opening number was the best. The best is,
I don't know, something's happening back there, but it doesn't affect us.
No.
We're fine.
We're fine. We're good.
The opening number, tremendous.
Yeah, we're good. It was tremendous, and it was such a surprise having him come out to the audience and having everybody go up, and people who had just sat you down were going up there and dancing really well, and it was wonderful. It was joyous. I loved the spirit, and it was a kickoff. It was what a way to begin the show.
Very energizing.
Yeah.
Now you don't live here. You live in New York.
I live in New York, yes.
But
I'm here
thank you
a lot.
Yes, you are. You are.
A lot.
I know.
I'm here more now than I was when I was here. Now I'll fix the grammar later, but you got the gist of it.
And everybody else did too.
I don't
yes.
think so.
No. And you designed your dress.
I did. Yes, I did. And I picked out nobody.
It's gorgeous emerald. It's a gorgeous emerald.
I wanted an emerald green.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely. And you are lovely.
Yeah, thank you, sweetie.
All right,
thank
darling.
You. And I told you already that I love this. You said it's vintage.
It's Ivy Abbott's couture, Cynthia Ivy Abbott's, who is in New York and makes designs so beautifully for women. It makes my head spin around. But this is her first sort of foray into the world of couture.
Gorgeous.
And she did my Friday night gown and tonight's gown. She's done me the entire weekend. Bless you.
Yes.
So.
Yes, thank you for all of us.
Yes, yes.
It's such a delight to see her. But I loved what she did with the flowers.
It's all hand sewn. All
just
hand sewn. I know. It's
amazing.
crazy.
And I love this little bullet
Yes,
here.
yes, my
Aren't
little
you
my little
cute?
ruby and cement.
So
I know. And I covet your jewels, but that's okay. I won't snatch you. I won't snatch them off you.
She does like my jewelry.
Loretta, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you,
in and
darling.
talking
And
with
it's
us.
so
I just
wonderful to
love
meet
you. I just adore you. Welcome back. Backstage, the 45th Annual Daytime Emmys. I am your live streaming host, Carolyn Hennessy, at the head of the winner's circle. And I'm glad you both are sitting because you're going to be standing pretty much for the rest of the evening until you get back to your seats. I'm here with legends, icons in the world of daytime. Bill Hayes, Susan Seaforth Hayes, married in real life, married on the show, just received a long overdue Lifetime Achievement Award. Two Emmys for one couple.
Yes, I'm so pleased we got two. I thought they might, just give us one and say you can share it, you're married.
That would be tacky, because you know that there would be fighting afoot.
Of course.
It's wonderful
What an
to have.
honor. Wow.
What an honor.
Wow.
I heard just a little bit of your acceptance speech, and it was talking about how even though there are only 4 on network, there are many more on the web now, that the soaps are still viable and still important and still have lessons to teach all of us, especially with the say it.
They are viable. The shows today are talking about today, and we were urging them to continue this and even to go further with the stories of today, which there are so many. Calling out the sexual misconduct is one that could be a story on our shows. Guns in the Wrong Hands is another one. There's just so much of today. They're wonderful shows, all of them.
Couldn't agree more. And you, my dear, have been on all 4 shows that are currently on the air.
Yes, they're still on the air in spite of everything I did. It's remarkable. It's really a pleasure to know that. No, I must say that we were concerned about writing our speech and that we wanted to get it off the subject of ourselves and onto the subject of the future, because the future of daytime is supposed to be in jeopardy. And I don't see it that way at all.
No.
I always feel that an open-ended story will have great appeal, and there's so many production values and so much rich history in all of these shows. So many tears, so much heart has been exchanged between the performers and the viewers that they have to continue. And daytime cannot put anything in the place of loving a family, and every one of these shows has a family that you care about, and as Billy said in his speech, the fans feel that they are ours and we are theirs.
We are all family because unlike primetime, we're in their homes an hour or a half hour a day, 5 days a week, 365 days a year.
Here's another point. The great stars, the greatest motion picture stars, you're with them maybe if they're Meryl Streep, you might have been with them 35 hours in a long career. With the soap opera people, you are with them thousands of hours, thousands of performances, thousands of chances to slip or to be real or to be loved. And I'm happy to say that our show is now into its 53rd year, not quite as long as GH, but it's a golden.
You're gaining on us. You're gaining on us. And I just want to remind the viewers, and we are live, hello, of one final thing. This is the couple. Not only were they married in 1974, but they graced the cover of Time magazine representing the entire genre, and I cannot think of anyone better.
Well, thank you for saying that. I know Time photographed all the shows, and I think there were about 16 at that time.
Yeah, but they chose you.
And they interviewed all the producers and writers, and they came back to us because we had the hottest storyline at that moment.
Yes. It was a storyline created by Bill Bell.
The great lion of daytime television, the great producer-writer.
Julie was supposed to be in one plot. Doug was supposed to be in a different plot. And he saw us do a scene together and liked what we were doing together and scrapped her plot and scrapped my plot and put the two of us together, created a plot that was the best plot ever.
Because here we are. We're still playing it out.
All hail Bill Bell. All hail Bill Bell. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am that you took just a little moment to stop by my humble little booth, and their authors too. Yeah. And apparently Michael Maloney said your memoir is the thing to read.
It is.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's the inside of soap without being nasty. Well, maybe a little nasty.
Because
well,
not too.
And we also had a wonderful accolade from Michael Logan saying it was the best book about soap operas that had ever been written. So,
buy it. What's the title?
The title is Like Sands Through the Hourglass. No,
buy it.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it
That's
is.
the title.
Yes, it is.
I haven't had it in my hand for a couple of weeks, so we have copies.
Buy it. Thank you and congratulations. So well deserved. So long and so so overdue. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you.
Thank you. That's so nice.
And the hits, or should I say the legends, just keep on coming. Welcome once again backstage. We are at the head of the winner's circle, or the recipient circle, or the presenter circle. This very, very long snake. I'm glad you're sitting because you won't be sitting for long. The fabulous Deidre Hall, Marlena, John and Marlena, Days of Our Lives. I must tell you this. I was behind Stefano Demera, Joe Mascola, in the post office years ago, and I was watching the show at that particular time, and he was just, of course, obsessing over Marlena, and I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, I never do this, but I have to tell you how wonderful I think, and we had a talk about you. He just went on and on and on about you.
Wow.
So
sweet.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, lovely. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You presented the Lifetime Achievement Award.
I did.
To Bill and Susan.
To Bill and Susan.
Your very dear friends.
It doesn't get any better.
It does not.
It does get better.
Maybe only by having you present it, which is as simple as that. So how did it feel to you when you were tapped to do that?
Well, when they gave me the script, I thought, oh, there's so much more we need to say here. They're such extraordinary people, and they truly are deeply and passionately in love. And nothing is more fun for me than sitting in the pew next to Susan and watch Bill sing in the choir. I mean, it's just this outpouring of love. And when you separate either one of them and say, so what do you love about her? So what do you love about him? They know. They know. It's just, boy, we should all ever get so lucky.
Seriously. Yes, yes, we should. I have a feeling that just in our circles, that kind of love comes around so rarely.
So rare.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come without work. It comes with a great deal of work. And they put it in and they reap the rewards, and it's just inspiring.
I didn't ask this of them, but I will ask it of you because do they ever set up conflict between the two of them on the show that they or do they bring outside conflict and work it out in the script?
It's been they're wise enough to keep Bill and Susan together.
Yeah.
So they together will battle an issue.
An issue.
It's rarely across the table from each other.
Very smart. Very smart. How are you enjoying the show so far?
Well, it's lovely. I'm enjoying the film packages.
Yes.
Because and I obviously haven't had a chance to see all of the shows and all their glory, so that's been great fun. And I love daytime. The people in daytime have such passion and reverence for the job they do.
Bill and Susan were talking in their acceptance speech about how, and I actually haven't heard this because I think they are viable, but how truly viable soap opera still is. And the fact that they continue to break new ground, tackle issues that are just taboo in other areas, and really push the envelope for each successive generation. Yeah.
They did talk about the generational thing in their speech. Well, and our show has had so many firsts. We did the first gay story, male gay story. We did the first crib death, which was a stunner at the time because it had never been spoken of. And I remember there being an enormous meeting of the minds to try to figure out, how do we do it? Marlena walks in and the baby's not alive, and do we promo that? Or do we not?
Or do we not?
Or do we let it happen on the screen as women have had it happen to them in life?
Exactly.
And
sudden and organic, and horrifying. For its suddenness. Yeah.
And then of course the outcry of people from that point that said, "Oh my gosh, I was sitting watching the show and that moment happened, and I called my husband and I said, they're doing our story. Come home." So I think that's the what we do the best. Is do real life drama and sometimes, if we're very lucky, show people maybe how to survive it.
Could not have said it better in any way, shape, or form myself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for doing this for the show.
Oh, why not? It's fun. It's fun. I get a pair of pumps and a dress and some potato chips. It's lovely.
You found chips?
I found chips. I'll sneak you some later.
You better, yeah.
Okay, I will.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. With X to block the square, I don't think it can get any better, and then it does. We had Bill and Susan Seaforth Hayes. We had Deidre Hall on, and now one of the Grand Masters, one of the Grand Wizards, Peter Marshall here.
Thank you so much.
4 Emmy wins for you during your tenure at Hollywood Squares.
Actually, 5.
5.
Yeah, I got.
My information was incorrect.
4 were for Squares.
Yes.
And then they had a special one. In fact, they presented to me the first Emmy show. It was the daytime performer. They only did it 1 year, and it wound up with Dinah and myself. Now, I've known Dinah since I'm 18 years old. She was a good friend of my sister, Joanne. The actress Joanne Drew was my sister. Anyway, and they were neighbors, and I won it, and her manager was so upset, and she couldn't have cared less.
Right.
She was just one of the great broads of all time, and we were really close friends. I have 5, 4 for Squares, and then 1 for the daytime performer.
Which they only presented once.
They only did it once because everybody got mad.
You were the host of the first daytime Emmy telecast.
Along with Barbara Walters and myself. And we did it at the ice rink in New York, Rockefeller Center. And it was live, and we had a big orchestra, like an 18-piece orchestra. And I said to the director, I said, why don't I'm a singer, as you know, and why don't we rehearse a song? He said, the director said, are you crazy? I've never gone over or short in my life. I said, okay, but let's just rehearse the song. And we finished like 4 minutes too early.
And they said, sing the song. Sing the song.
And, you hear stories about Barbara. I worked for her dad, Lou Walters, who owned the Latin Quarter in New York.
Sure.
And I knew her mom, and she had a wonderful sister, Jackie, who had some problems.
Issues,
yeah, she had some issues, but she was darling. And it was just wonderful working with her, and of course she became the icon she became.
What is it like sitting out in the audience tonight for you and watching the clips of shows past, Emmy shows past?
Well, it's sad in a way because I am 92 years of age, and
that gets a hand.
I don't know about that.
That gets a hand right here.
Anyway, so I've lost so many friends that I see on screen.
Sure.
And it kind of breaks my heart, to be frank with you. When I think back to Squares, all the original Squares are gone. We just lost Rosemary this past year.
Yes.
And there's a wonderful movie, by the way. It's her life story. It's called Wait for Your Laugh. And it's
you
on.
Worked with
I did. I narrated it, and I'm in it briefly. But we have been friends. All of those people, we were friends. Oh gosh, all of our lives. as I announced tonight, I said I've known George Gobel since he was a country singer,
Right.
little Georgie Gobel behind the bar, Helsing's in Chicago. And went to school with Wally Cox, Rosemary and Nanette, and we were, kind of grew up together. And these were buddies of mine, and they're all gone, which is really sad to me,
I think you are personally extraordinary, not only for what you have accomplished yourself, but who you knew and how you knew them. Because you've lived, a full, whole life in the entertainment industry. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I've been one of those lucky guys. I started when I was 15, and so this is what, my 75th, 76, I don't know.
Listen, I thought Larry King was special with his 61st year, but you.
Yeah, 70-some years.
Yeah.
15, so figure it out. I'm 92. And anyway, it's been a good ride.
A hell of a ride.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, and I'm still working. I have a new thing coming out on PBS in June. It's with Nick Clooney, George's dad. We do all the big band stuff. We do a thing on Perry Como that'll be out in June, and I still do my act. I still with the big bands, and yeah. I don't know why.
Well, listen, if you don't have to stop, don't.
Oh no!
I mean, they'll need to put me in feet first for heaven's sakes.
They can hear me actually every day. I'm on radio from here on the West Coast 9 to 11, and then in the East it's 3 hours later. It's called Music of Your Life, and it's all the big band music and all the singers. I've been doing it for like 25 years.
Where will they find it?
You can find it. Well, we're on certain stations. But you can find it on the internet.
Just Google it.
The music
all
of your life. All over the world.
Fantastic.
All over the world. I get fan letters from India and Germany and Russia. Yeah.
I have one last question. Are you wearing the sunglasses that you got yesterday? Because that was me standing next to you.
My wife was wearing them.
You got them for her. And she was in Cincinnati or someplace?
St. Louis.
She was in St. Louis yesterday, so she flew out today.
She's here with me tonight.
Right now. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Peter Marshall, one of my heroes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Lovely to chat with you. Thank you so much
Bye-bye,
for gracing our little booth. And congratulations.
And we're back, aren't we?
Yes, you take it.
No, I got the microphone,
David
so I feel
Osmond,
obligated.
Smile.
I am the thorn amongst the roses.
Smile that that's an Osmond smile.
No, you know what that smile is?
I don't
It's
know
one of these.
him.
It's like, hey, you want to buy a watch?
Did you have to wear braces?
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I own it.
Did any of the Osmond kids wear braces?
Okay, so let's get into the deep and dirty.
This is Marie, by the way, just letting you know.
So
in case
my
you
father
didn't.
found a guy who invented the retainer.
What?
The appliance retainer brace. He was the first inventor of it at UCLA, and we were his guinea pigs.
You're kidding. I didn't know this story.
Yeah.
Did he make $10 billion because of the Osmond smiles?
Moved them all through Donnie and Marie.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, it was crazy. What is your ring?
This is a ruby. It's a low-grade ruby, but it's a ruby in cement.
What?
Wow.
Stop it.
I looked
never
at it
seen
and I thought it was
anything like
like
that.
an olive with a pimento.
With an olive pimento.
And then, because I don't have my glasses, and then I got closer and I went, I love that.
It's sparkly.
It's really cool.
What's going on? Yes, I got this years ago at a gifting suite. So there. And how much fun did you have yesterday?
This was a thrill for me. Yesterday,
Yes.
this whole weekend, not just with my wife and daughter being down here celebrating her 9-year-old birthday. but to
9
have-
years old. I don't even think I knew that.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Did
Had so
you
much
tell that to me yesterday? I don't think you did.
I don't think I did.
Good.
I'll say
because
that I
was
did.
just wondering. I thought maybe.
I told her.
Maybe I missed something. I don't think I changed my sobriety date.
Can you be my sister?
Yes.
Because I really need
You
one.
need one.
I do.
You've got way too many brothers. More brothers than anyone should have.
Oh my
I mean, all love to the
Do you
Osmond.
know my
All love.
brothers? Alan, Wayne, Merrill, Tito, Jermaine.
Jermaine, John,
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we grew up together. So many. Confusing.
I know, seriously. Seriously.
You're doing such a great job, by the way. I told you that the other day. I mean, she is such a pro.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm learning from you because I host a
How was
TV
it
show.
presenting
I am.
How was it presenting with Larry King?
Well, first of all, it was actually an honor. God love him, didn't quite stick to the script. So my one joke sort of fell flat. But that's okay.
No, it didn't. You were great.
Was it?
No,
Okay.
it was funny.
Do you want to say the joke now since you have the opportunity? What was it?
He just said, he was supposed to say, Carolyn, I understand you're backstage interviewing. How do you like it? Should I be worried? And I was, as scripted, it was like, oh no, Larry, you're the best. No one can ever take anything away from you. But I was going to say, yes. Yes, you should be worried. You should be terrified, actually.
Oh, he missed an opportunity.
I managed to sort of slip it in, kinda, but that's okay. You know what? Larry King can do whatever the hell he wants, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, yeah.
And he does.
And he does. And he does. Where's your wife and child?
They're right in the front row, and they're just loving it.
Does she have a little white dress on?
Yes.
She's sitting white dress, and
So
she's
cute.
sitting cross-legged. And I was going to call her out and say, honey, show Auntie Carolyn how to do that, because I need to sit down and I want to sit like that.
You're Auntie Carolyn, and I call her Auntie M.
Auntie M.
Because she's my only aunt. I have so many uncles.
So many
my
uncles.
only aunt.
Right.
Of all my aunts,
Right.
she's
Well,
my
you have
favorite.
Jimmy. My brother.
What's Jimmy doing these days?
We don't know.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
And
No, I'm
yes, we
kidding.
will. Okay. We can talk about anything you want to talk about.
This is Facebook Live, and it's very
So
live.
what did you present out there?
Oh, the best category. It was the most outstanding daytime talk show. So it was an intense category because everyone on that list were friends.
Like The View and The Who and
Ellen, The Talk.
Who won?
It was The Talk.
The Talk won.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Cheryl.
my
She was
girls.
crying. She was freaking out.
The Talk won. No, wait a minute.
John Redmond, who I love, he's the best producer
So
ever.
I think The Talk won last year. Kids, Twitter me. Twitter or
the
text
Talk
me.
won.
The Talk won
It's
last
confirmed
year.
from the judges. The
So-
Talk won.
so-
2 in a row.
So Ellen,
questions on this?
they can, yeah. Oh yeah, they will.
Where's the questions?
I don't know. I don't
the
know.
questions?
It's somewhere.
You
It's
can
somewhere.
pull it up on your
I have the question.
So that means that the Ellen streak is all hail broken.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think it's because Ellen used to win all the time, right?
Did the Talk win last year?
It won last year.
They did.
Yeah, because I remember interviewing them last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, the way Cheryl was reacting, it seemed like it was a really big surprise
Well, I was
to her.
backstage with Cheryl right before, and I said, "So are you excited?" She goes, "Yeah, but there's so many great people." And Cheryl's so humble and sweet.
She was chill.
And she's like, just to be in the category, we're so grateful, but there's some really good people that we're up against, and that I think she just wasn't expecting it.
I love the
whatsoever.
Talk.
Yeah.
I
You
love
could
the
tell
Talk.
by the reactions.
Yeah.
They were elated,
Wonderful.
and we were happy for them. And you get a chance to host On the Talk every occasion.
I help the ladies co-host.
Really?
One of them isn't there, and I try to poison them once in a while so they get sick, so I can be there.
Listen, I want in on those
Sonia?
shenanigans. I want in on that. We can talk. We'll do some hoodoo. We'll do
there's
some
some
conjuring.
conniving going
I
on
think
here.
Some conjuring.
You got an Osborne and an Osmond, so what the heck, right? No.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I want in on those, guys. I've got to.
You
I
got
have to
people
shoot
to see,
you.
things to do.
To find you a phone where you can see the questions that people are asking.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity to be the pendulum.
Hey,
You're so
Thank
good.
you.
and
Yeah,
everybody.
You're so adorable.
But it's so fun to be here, and these people are so hard
I
in
know.
daytime, and they are
Like you,
lovely,
like him.
lovely people. Well, I know so many of them, so it was really fun to be here. And like we said last year, it was Betty White, who I loved to pieces.
Lifetime achievement.
And then it was
Bill and Susan.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Bill and Susan.
Yeah.
How many years was it?
They were together.
50.
Well, they were married in real life in '74. That's also when they were on the cover of Time, and they have been married on the show since '76. So what?
So I.
40 something, 45 years.
50, 45, 50, how many, what is that? I'm
So
not
they were
sure.
married on the show for 74, you said?
In real life in
My
'74.
point is
Yeah.
I looked at him and I said, I need a lifetime achievement.
You should.
Because I've been with Donnie forever.
And on that note. And on that note.
More than they've been married, more than 44 years.
That's an exit line. And drop. Right here.
I love you.
Thank you. I would get up, but my feet
Dude,
hurt.
Stay right there. You're comfy. Thanks for the opportunity. You're the best.
You're the best.
Rock and roll. Keep rocking.
Love to wife and
Love
daughter
you
for
guys.
me.
Check it. See ya.
Well, now we get into a topic that is so near and dear to my heart. Anyone who knows me will know that Carolyn loves food. So we have outstanding culinary program, and it is A Chef's Life, Vivian Howard and Cynthia Hill. You are the host, you are the director, but you created this show together. How many is this your first nomination?
No, it's not. No, it's not. We've been nominated multiple times for different things, but this is the first time the show has won Best Culinary Program.
Congratulations. And you were up against some stiff competition, stiff like a meringue.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Dropping them all night. Those horn peaks. That's right. I just had something the other night, and it was white meringue with little chocolate shavings on it, and they called it unicorn poop. And I went, no, that's just wrong. So anyway, North Carolina. Is that where you all film?
Yes,
Tell me about the show.
We both grew up in this little farming community in eastern North Carolina. It's a very rural area, and I left and lived in New York. Cynthia left and lived in New York. She became a filmmaker. I became a chef. I opened a restaurant in eastern North Carolina, and we came together to make this series about eastern North Carolina people and culture, using food as a vehicle to do that.
Fantastic.
And we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what we were doing.
I don't think this works.
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
It does. It does. It does. It just you can't just hear it, but they can hear it.
Okay.
They can hear it.
They're gonna let us
Yes,
know.
exactly. Oh, believe me, they come running in here and swap it out. So some of the great things that you have made, because obviously, again, stiff competition, but you obviously had something that the judges saw and loved. Tell me about the great things that foods that you create.
Yeah. We have Vivian.
Okay.
And what we do is we tell a story that's very authentic, and it's not typical of what you would see in food television. So it is something that is unusual in the sense that it's about the people and the place that we're from, and that's why I think it resonates with everybody.
Is the format kind of like you pick a topic or a story and then you design the menu for the show around that?
Every episode is about an ingredient, and we tell the story of that ingredient past, what someone in our culture would have done with it in the past, what someone who grows it or produces it. There's always a family element. It's a story told about that ingredient through my professional and personal journey.
So it's like Top Chef without the hatred.
No.
Okay. The one ingredient. They use cockle shells.
From that point, yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. What has been your favorite show thus far? Do you have one?
Well, we've made 5 seasons, and I think my favorite show was maybe Buttermilk.
Oh.
Which was in the first season, but we had a real breakthrough with a character on that particular episode.
So misunderstood Buttermilk is.
Yes, and this woman who's now taught me a whole lot about cooking, her name's Miss Lily Hardy. She taught me to make buttermilk biscuits, and I went in thinking I was kind of like an expert, and she eventually tells me to get my hand out of the biscuit bowl. I'm doing such a poor job.
Really?
Yes.
Well, all right then. Always room to learn and grow.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see. I'm going to start watching, and I can't wait to see what you do next. And I want to find that biscuit recipe. So
we can give it to you.
You can? Okay, thank you. I will contact David Michaels, and he will put me in touch with you guys. And don't think I'm not going to call. So there you go. Thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations.
We're so excited.
Who's getting that?
I don't know.
That's
carve it up.
It's a fight brewing. It's a fight brewing. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your press tour.
Thank you. Thank you.
Once again, welcome backstage. The winner's circle, the singer's circle, the presenter's circle. This is the head of the snake. You're starting here, so I'm glad everyone's sitting down because you're not going to sit down for long.
Okay.
Miss Jolie Fisher, who sang Astonishing and Days of Plenty, and you combined the two.
I did a little mashup.
You did a mashup for the In Memoriam
from Little Women, the musical.
From Little Women.
So people don't really recognize it, but I love that.
Did you? And we lost so many greats this year. We lost Rosemary. We lost Harry Anderson. We lost so many.
I was trying not to look.
And I was going to ask you, did you look? How did you hold it together, darling? Because I know you're a pro, but come on.
Well, it has been, I had a year of tragic loss in my own family
You
and
certainly
my own
did.
life, and so I was so honored to have been asked to do this, and I was like, yeah, of course I can sing. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wow, I'm going to have to really sort of pull it together, sing the song purely, honor those people, and that's what I tried to do.
Well, I heard snippets. I think you were absolutely astonishing. And that's one of the songs you sang.
See what you did there?
Yeah. Now, tell me why you chose those songs.
You know, David Michaels, our exec producer, saw me sing that and said, "You have to do that on the daytime."
Really?
Emmys." Yeah. Yes. I did it. I do it in my one-woman show, Growing Up Fisher, Music, Memories, and Misadventures, that I based on my book. And I made it into a show because that's what we do in this family. And I'm taking it on the road again in November. London, New York, Vegas, here in LA.
Oh, I want to come. I want to come see it.
I
want to sit in the front row.
Okay. Please. I would love it.
Please. And David, either that or I'll come back to New York and sit in the front row with David Michaels.
I'll take it.
Thank you so much. You're just so glorious. Look at all this.
Thank you.
Look at this. Just delicious. And it's the same delicious that was on the red carpet earlier.
You know
but
what?
It's even more delicious.
I feel like I'm wilting a little bit, but I had to keep it together, sing my song, and now I'd like to have an adult beverage.
An adult beverage and perhaps some sandals.
Flip-flops.
And some flip-flops. I understand. Right with you, sister.
I'll see
Thank
you
you
at the party.
so much. Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. Carolyn may need a nap. Thank you so much,
Thank
darling.
you.
Okay. Welcome to the club.
Thank you for opening
James
the door
Reynolds,
today.
Best Actor, Daytime Drama, for playing for Days.
Yes.
And I cannot believe that this is the first time you've really held one and called it your own.
It's the first time I've held one that I can take home.
You're going to hold that.
Oh, and I get to hold
You
this
get to hold that too.
My
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, your cup runneth
This is
over.
the- and I'm with you.
And your hands
And
runneth
I'm
over
with
too.
you. Well, that's true. No, it's the first time I've had one of these that I can call my own and I get to go home with, and that's
She's a
just
pretty lady.
She is a beautiful lady.
She's a
How
beautiful,
gorgeous,
beautiful
how
gold
gorgeous
lady.
She is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to just kind of sit in
When we were out on the carpet, I don't think I asked you about the storyline for which you submitted, and
Right.
that is your wife had on the show. Your
Yeah.
wife had just been killed, and your son had just been shot.
No,
No.
My wife on the show actually died several years,
Right.
a few years ago, but my son was shot, and it was a wonderful story that dealt with the epidemic of young black men being shot, unarmed young black men being shot. And it was a lovely story, and it was told with love, as I said, and family, and forgiveness. The young man who did the shooting was someone that Abe had also considered a son. And so it was there's so many levels to it, and it's so gorgeous.
So you would agree with Bill and Susan Seaforth Hayes that soaps are still not only viable,
Yes.
but truly important
Yes.
to us here tonight, but to everyone who watches, because they are now truly tackling au courant issues and breaking those boundaries and things that were taboo. Oh, we can't talk about that. I think that's where the writers are running first now.
Well, I hope. You know, as Shakespeare told us, there are 37 ideas, and around that number, and we all kind of riff off those thoughts and ideas. But what gives it a difference is that the globe continues to spin, and human beings continue to have human behavior.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we need to look at human behavior as it is.
And have tangential, that you think they're going off in one direction, then they go off on a tangent,
Yes.
and they grow,
Yes.
they backtrack, they try to keep the vibration high.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I am so, I told you.
You did, and I'm
loving
so happy
the
about that.
boots.
Well, I always wear boots. For most people that know me, I have boots and I have tennis shoes, And that's what I have, and that's what I always wear. And I can wear it with a tux.
Yes, you
and I
can.
can wear them with
Hey,
jeans.
they look
so
they
there you
look
go.
they look fabulous.
I have others that I wear with jeans. Or shorts, I don't quite pull that one off.
You've got a long, yeah. Well, no.
No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work with a male.
You have a long press line that's clamoring for
Yeah,
you.
I can't wait.
So I'm glad you started I'm glad you started here, and I'm glad you got to sit a little bit.
I'm so glad.
Because you ain't gonna.
Well, that's okay. I'm so excited.
I know. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you
Well
very
deserved.
much.
Well
Thank you.
deserved.
Thank you.
All right. Again, backstage, the winner's circle, the head of the large press snake that you all are going to have to walk in just a moment. Best Entertainment Television News Program, Nancy O'Dell and Kevin Frazier for E.T. Yay!
We are so excited. We're kind of crazy. Can I just say one thing real quick?
Yes, please.
Your dress is amazing. My wife and I were down there. We were like, wow, we love that dress. So I just wanted to say that. Now,
Okay, Cynthia Ivy Abbott's Couture. Thank you very much. Go now.
it is beautiful.
Thank you.
This never gets old, and it is
No.
amazing.
How many times though for you?
This is 4 in a row for
4 in a
Entertainment
row.
Tonight. But it also, I look back and I say that we work with a great team of
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Because, we're the heads of the snake, but
Right.
the snake is long.
Long snake.
Long, and they're great. And-
Pretty snake.
And
Kind snake.
Oh my God, they're the most amazing team ever. Like, they make our job so easy, and they're such wonderful, good people that we work with. So the Emmy is for them, all the people who do the
And
show. We're just two winners.
who gets to go home with it tonight?
our executive producer, Sharon Hoffman, it is
I
hers now.
understand.
She takes it and she takes that home. Do you know it's not the mic to your mouth?
I know.
Because I'm so used to interviewing people.
Seriously, and I'm not. So you could say something, and I'd still have it like this. It's like, and then I'd go, oh no, wait, here you.
And then I got to say this. We are two people who worked at the same little station in Charleston, South Carolina.
No kidding.
And
No kidding.
Now to be here. Yeah.
Well, then
At the
wait a minute.
same
Then
station.
I interviewed you last year because you won last year, and I think I remember this.
Yeah, we keep telling the story, Kevin.
Yeah.
We're gonna come
Well,
up with
because
another story.
it's fabulous.
And
it is funny that we
to
both started there.
be here now and to get to work with this woman every single day. I adore her. I love her. We are so lucky. We're so lucky, and we're lucky.
Yeah, you don't often get like a team that you truly like love and adore. Usually there's somebody you're like, but I mean everybody there is like so lovely and great and do such good work and hard work, and they're really a team. And I will ditto back to him what he said to me, because he's such a good partner and always so pleasant
could
and
not
happy.
happen to two nicer heads of snakes. Heads of a snake. It's as simple as that.
We are a great head
Yeah,
of snake.
yeah. And wonderful, wonderful work. 4 years in a row, back to back. That's terrific. That's terrific. Okay, well, hold on to it. Now, I know. Yes, entertainment tonight. Have fun. There are cookies in the press room. Enjoy those cookies, and
Cookies.
and
We
you
can do that. No, at the end of the night, we can eat the cookies.
But you want to take those off?
Listen, girl.
Take them off right now.
Look, they're coming off.
Take them off right now.
This is what I do at every award show. Little do people know.
You can do that because you won.
Well, that's right. Well, I do it anyway. I do it at the Oscars. I take my shoes off and I do the interviews barefoot underneath my gown. I'm always like, don't give me a slip, because
I know.
Then people will know my secret. I'm usually in my bedroom.
The world knows now.
You're in your bedroom slippers?
Yes, I'm usually in my bedroom slippers at the Oscars.
Give me something full.
Kevin can tell you.
Full.
Yes.
A little
so
bell
you can't see
gown.
my feet because they hurt when you're in these things. Although we do like you, Sarah, it doesn't hurt.
That's right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, all right. I'll take that back. You take
that dress.
because I'll just thank. Thank
that
you.
dress.
I'm
Thank
taking
you.
them off. I'm walking
Okay.
out barefoot.
It's a ruby and cement. Hello, and welcome back. We are coming down the home stretch, people. Carolyn Hennessy backstage, 45th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards Ceremony. Leading actress winner, Eileen Davidson. Ashley Abbott on Days of Our Lives.
Young and the Restless.
You're on, well, on Young and the Restless. Well, you were Susan on Days. I'm not totally crazy.
No.
Just a little crazy, possibly
your
tired.
This year. I thought your reel was
Thank
fabulous.
you.
Peter
Thank you
Bergman
so
and I were
much.
both saying how great your reel was.
Thank you. Well, that means everything.
It was fantastic.
God love.
It was fantastic.
4 nominations, 2 wins. This one being your second, and you're surprised. Why?
Oh God! You know what? I'm an idiot. I mean,
Can I hold it?
Go ahead.
I'm just going to hold it.
Listen, you know, I had no feel for it. I wasn't thinking I'm going to win this. I didn't even know what to submit. I was surprised when people thought it was. I don't know. It was just a weird year for me. And I saw everybody else's, and I thought they were so amazing. I'm like, no, it's not.
Talk about the storyline that you submitted. What did you submit for your reel, and why was it important to you?
Well, I actually submitted a couple of things about the Alzheimer's storyline. We're dealing with Alzheimer's. My mother on the show has Alzheimer's, and we're coming to grips with dealing with that. And the caretakers work so hard. It's a grueling disease, and it's touching everybody, I think, in some fashion. Somebody knows somebody who's got dementia. And also the fact that I'm not really an abbot, and Peter Bergman's character was using that against me, my paternity. So those were the 2 major things. Is this really interesting? That's what happened.
Of course it's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So I used a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay, let's talk about, I don't know, what's more interesting? Where are you going to put this?
I'm
I know.
looking at your desk.
Isn't it? As is yours.
Thank you.
So, where are you going to put it?
I'm not sure. I got to wrap my brain around it. I'm really in shock.
Because now you have bookends.
I have too.
Right?
Come
right?
on.
Are you going to be ostentatious but bold and put it in the living room on the mantelpiece? Are you going to put it in the bathroom where everyone has to look
right
at
now
it?
it's in my office, but you know what? This one's going to come downstairs. I'm
Of
just
course.
like, I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
I'm in shock.
Do you want to thank anybody? Because here's your chance that you didn't thank up there.
Oh my God, there's so many people. First of all, the crew who are so incredible and they work so hard, everybody. And I know I forgot everybody. I don't know.
That's
everybody.
okay. Here's
I
your
thank
chance.
everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And
I don't know. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I want an Emmy.
and you want to get those off your feet.
Well, yeah,
I understand. I understand. Congratulations.
And you have a ruby and a piece of concrete.
I have a ruby and cement. Exactly.
Oh,
it's well, same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
You're doing a great
essentially.
job tonight, by the way.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, you have a whole press line to run.
Wow.
Our best actress, best
For the
leading
Young and the
actress
Restless,
for the
not
Young and
Days of Our Lives
not
this
Days of
time.
Our Lives.
Thanks, Carolyn.
This time. Oh my gosh. Listen, if that were the worst mistake I made all night, I should be so lucky. Trust me, I've gotten whole years wrong. But to get the wrong show, oh well. All right. I know you have a cramp. Stay for a while. Stay for a while. We can go out with you.
I have to go talk to other people.
I know. I saved the best for last. Daytime Television's Tyler Christopher joining me as my farewell and good luck charm. Well, cats and kittens, lots of jubilation happen out there. A lot of people who've worked very hard over the past 3 days to bring you these shows. Lots of people who have won and they're celebrating, making their way slowly through the press line. I'm all done. That's it for me. I hope you have enjoyed these last 3 days and everything that I've tried to bring to you as much as I have enjoyed bringing it to you. So on behalf of KNEKT TV, National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, the Daytime Emmys, all the social media platforms there, and Facebook Live. And pretty much everywhere else, because kids, if you haven't been able to find me, you haven't been trying hard. Thank you so very much. I'm now gonna, I think I'm gonna follow in Eileen Davidson's footsteps and take my shoes off. Maybe go to the General Hospital after party and have some food. Maybe it's a candy bar again. I don't know. We don't know. Thank you so much, and we will see you next year. So from the 45th Annual Daytime Emmy Celebration backstage and on the red carpet, bye-bye.